It was the first time that I went to a big social event. It was a pride parade. And when I wanted to go back home at the train station, I was just waiting for my train. The train was delayed, as always in Germany. A girl approached me. She was strong. She wore slutty clothes. She had a kiss me sign on her cheek, so people can go and kiss her on that cheek. She ended up talking to me. We had like a normal conversation about like, how are you? What's your name? Where do you live? I of course asked for a number. It was the first time that a girl approached me and was interested in me. We got together 2 months after speaking, and the relationship lasted for 7 months. During that time, I learned a lot about feminine energy, masculine energy, and I read the book The Way of the Superior Man, which is like the best book I've ever read. It's like the Bible for men. I didn't want to end up like 99% of the relationships. I realized that 99% of modern day relationships are absolutely trash. Women and men aren't polarized anymore. Think about your parents. Are they deeply in love? Are they happy? Probably not. I got raised by my single mom, and my dad left about 7 years ago. Since then, I've been on my own. I had to learn everything by myself. I never had a real father figure, a real masculine role model. And I asked myself, why did that happen? My dad went to his 9 to 5. He provided for us. He got back home. He just watched TV. He never gave any attention to my mom, any love. They probably didn't have any intimacy or any real connection. And that went on for about 20 years. 3 years ago, they got divorced, and I'm not surprised that it happened. But I have found the cure, and in this guide, I will teach you everything that I've learned, that I've researched about masculine and feminine energy, how to create a good, loving, bonding, caring relationship that will also last for forever, for your whole life. How to find a woman that you want to marry and have children with, probably the most important thing in your life. And this guide will help you to not end up like the 99% of relationships. Section 1: How feminine women act when they are in love. First of all, I'm only talking about feminine women here, though of course also masculine women, but I am always going from the standpoint of masculine man, feminine woman. If that's not what you're searching for, you can turn off this video. A feminine woman will be reliant on you. She will depend on you. She will look for your guidance. Her happiness, her anxiety, her feelings depend on you. If I'm feeling happy, my feminine woman will also feel happy. If I'm feeling sad, she will feel sad. Literally, if I'm hungry, she will feel hungry. I've had this yesterday. I spent time with my girlfriend, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat breakfast." I said, "Okay, I want to eat something. I want to get protein in." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm hungry too." Like everything, all her feelings rely on you when you go together, and she's feminine and you are masculine, and that is so beautiful. She will also pick up on everything that you do. When she looks into your face and you have like a split second of like anxiety or showing a negative emotion, a micro like twinge in your face, like just like this, it can lead her to instantly feeling different. And don't blame her, because it's a normal, natural reaction of feminine woman. It is a primary reaction because 1,000 years ago, where it wasn't so safe like now, where we had to kill the animal to get food to not starve, where we had to build tribes in order to survive, and everyone had a role to play so everything works well together. When you had like a split second of like anxiety or fear in your face, just like this, like just like a split second, for her it meant danger. It meant something was about to happen. And her normal reaction to that would be, I have to feel scared, I have to feel in danger as well. So everything that you do with like your face, your facial expression, can change her mood instantly. And that is rooted deep inside of her. It's a core primal instinct. And your girl will always be conservative to you. She will always be submissive to you. You wanna go intimate, she will be down for it as well. You can basically control her like a robot. And I'm not misogynistic here. It is just the truth of masculine and feminine energy. I can basically control her and like influence her with what I do. When I'm feeling happy, she will feel happy. When I want to go intimate, she will want to feel love and get intimate as well. She will always follow you and be submissive. You are her light, you are her guidance. Let's talk about priorities for a second. In a masculine and feminine relationship, the girl will always be your second priority. Your priority will always be work, and hers will always be you. Her number one priority will be you, the relationship, the love, the intimacy. Your priority is work, your mission, your big goal that you want to accomplish, your purpose. And I just experienced this yesterday. We spent 4 days together. I was feeling kind of bad, like it wasn't nice to spend time with my girlfriend, but I really wanted to work. Really wanted to work on my YouTube channel, really wanted to write the script for this video. I really wanted to record this video. I ended up working on it, and she was just like next to me. I couldn't do the work as good as I could have been. I couldn't work as good as I would have been when I would be alone. And she was feeling kind of down because I wasn't giving her attention. So I said to her, let's not meet each other for 5 days because I really want to work on my YouTube and my business. And she said, okay, it's fine. I said to the start of the relationship, you are my number one priority, and if you are happy, I'm happy. That's what she said to me. She said she's fine with not seeing me for 5 days, even though she knows she will miss me, she will feel pain, she will be alone, but she will be happy because she knows I'm happy and I'm focusing on my number one priority, my mission. And she's focused on me. And when I'm happy, she's happy. That's what she said to me. And that's when I realized again, she's an amazing woman to be around. I literally have shivers right now. Like I'm shivering because it makes me so happy that I found a woman like that. I am her number one priority, and she's happily not gonna see me when she knows that I'm focusing on my number one priority. How beautiful is that? When a woman doesn't feel loved, she will start to distract herself and fill the void inside of her with other things. You can kind of imagine in your woman there's like a hole inside of her chest, maybe like a heart. If her heart is empty, if it's not filled with love, she will try to fill it with something else. That can be video games, that can be junk food, that can be casual dating, searching for other options, and other self-destructive behaviors which we often refer to as bad habits. Junk food, porn, video games, casual sex, maybe going out in a party with other friends to fill this void inside of her when she doesn't feel loved. So when your girl is like trying to distract herself, eating a lot of junk food, spending a lot of time on social media, video games, porn, sexual activities with other guys, which is already a no-go, she doesn't feel loved, so you have to fill this void. When she doesn't feel loved, she will also start seeking attention from you. You try to seek attention through disrespectful behavior, disrespect you, maybe say something bad to offend you, because it's the only time that she gets attention from you. And you don't want it to be like that. So you always give her the attention, the love, everything that you need for her to be fulfilled. And we will go over that in the next steps as well. Section 2, how to attract a feminine woman. So we've now spoke about what a feminine woman is, how she will act. But now the kind of hard part comes, how to attract a feminine woman. The key to attracting a feminine woman is being masculine. It's like a magnet. You pull to each other. Masculine, feminine energy, like that. So what is masculine energy? Masculinity is the unchanging, the never changing. You're always standing there like a rock. You feel certain emotions, but you never change. Stoicism. Something bad happens in your life, You wake up, feel depressed, lazy, whatever. You are the unchanging stone. You never change. You adapt a stoic mindset. And on top of that, you also bring qualities like responsibility, leadership. You take responsibility for everything. You're leading a woman, you're leading other men, you're building something important, and you have a mission, purpose, a big goal. And you work on that, and that is your priority number one, as I've explained in the previous step. I have created a free template which you can download. It's for free, link is in the description. I do not profit from it. It's like a little survey where you can find out how masculine you are. I've also wrote actionable steps you can do to increase your masculinity on the test. First link in the description. Done. But now the big challenge arrives. The challenge in loving a woman is to make her feel loved every single microsecond. Not every hour, not every day, not a few hours a day. When you spend time with her, every single split millisecond. And that is extremely hard because you also have to balance it with your goals, with your purpose and your mission, whatever. Like yesterday, my girl was feeling unhappy because I wasn't present. I wasn't loving her every split second. I was just giving attention to her for like once an hour because I wanted to focus on my work. But when you're together with her, you want to make her loved every single split second. Exactly this moment. And this moment has already passed. This moment. Again, this moment has already passed. Constantly when you're together with your woman, with your feminine woman, in order to make her feel loved, you have to be present and love her every single millisecond. Now, and 10 minutes ago when I started the video. You see the challenge? Like, this is hard, but it's supposed to be hard. We don't want to end up like 99% of the relationships, right? So we knew it's gonna be hard because 99% of people are retards. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to give this much attention to the girlfriend or give this much like work into the relationship. 6 and 3, making love, getting intimate. There is no depth, no benefit in just putting your dick inside of a hole. This is why casual dating, casual sex is a waste of time. You just put your thing inside of a hole, you bust it out, you ejaculate, and you have a bit of fun. That's it. We don't want that. We're not aiming for that goal, which 99% of people are aiming for. We probably have some friends who are like, oh my god, I got so many girls on the weekend. I went out to a party and I attracted that girl and we ended up sleeping together. All they did was put the thing inside of a hole and boom. That's it. They had an orgasm for like 3 seconds. That's it. No depth, nothing. Again, we don't want to be like the 99%. And to not be like the 99%, we have to do it on a spiritual level. We don't just make love because we want to make love. We make love because we want to connect on a deeper spiritual level. We want to connect together. Me and her, we want to merge together in one part. We kind of want to be one body, one human being. We want to merge together and create love. You want to make a bloom. You want to make a, like a flower. You want to make a bloom. That's the goal of making love. Not just putting a thing inside of a hole. It's about the deeper level, the spiritual level. This can be extremely hard, but I will go over some steps on how to create on a deeper spiritual level in the next section, so keep watching. Section 4, love your woman like a daughter. This sounds controversial as fuck, but it will make sense in a second. You don't want to be in a mommy-son relationship. You kind of know what that means, right? Like, the mommy is constantly telling the son what to do, what not to do. The mommy has the responsibility and has to look after the son. You don't want to be in that relationship. You want to make it the opposite. You are the father and she's your daughter. You tell her what to do, what not to do. You tell her where to go, how to act, how to behave. You set clear goals, clear rules on everything, and you set boundaries. So you want to have the father-daughter dynamic. Loving a woman like a 1-year-old daughter, such as providing unwavering love, no matter what happens. Security, no matter what happens. And not rewarding bad behavior. You want to love your woman no matter what happens. If she fucks up, it's okay, she's a human being. You as a strong, unchanging father, she's a little daughter, she's like this precious little breakable thing which you don't want to break. You want to give her the security that she needs in order to live a good, fulfilling life, and the providence and the love, so she can bloom and not be so insecure and breakable. Section 5. Communication. Communication is like the key part of a good relationship. Without talking, nothing happens. When she has a problem and she doesn't address it, nothing happens. When you have a problem and you don't address it, nothing happens. You're just building this tension and you're kind of pissed off at each other, and nothing happens. You're a masculine man, and it's your responsibility to address the problems and the bad behavior, the things which you don't like in your relationship. It's your responsibility. Don't wait for her to address it. You address it and you talk about it. If she becomes defensive, she blames you, she shows a negative or disrespectful attitude, it's not a good sign. It's kind of like a toxic relationship. If you're truly her number one priority, she would never act disrespectful or kind of weird, angry at you, because she just wants the best for a relationship. A healthy response from your girlfriend would be talking about it, being open, listening to the criticism, understanding and willing to change, and also make effort to change. Effort, very important. If she's making effort to change, you tell her a certain problem, I don't like how this works. She makes effort to change and you can see the effort. That is truly beautiful and truly meaningful. If she shows negative attitude, hatred, disrespects you, have some respect for yourself and say, I don't deserve this. I have put so much effort into this. Why are you treating me like this? I'm gonna leave. But this goes for both sides. You're also a human being. You're also gonna fuck up. If she has some problems, she addresses them. You will also be willing to change. You also have to be willing to change. But before you change, think about what she said. Is it really the truth, or is it just what she's feeling in the moment? Because her emotions, like I said before, are constantly changing. If she's in a bad mood, not feeling loved, she's more likely gonna throw some shit at you, which is not true. Just try to give her a bit more love and she can instantly change her mood and change her opinion. So always make that clear before she addresses a problem and you try to change something. Try to change her emotions first and the problem will most likely disappear. Section 6. Her male friends. If your girlfriend doesn't have any male friends, you can skip this section and go to the next one. If she does, her male friends can make you extremely anxious because it's competition, right? Like, you're here with your girlfriend, you're like one unit, but there are some dudes like trying to get in the way of that. I've said this before, it's controversial, I don't care. No heterosexual man is friends with a woman just because of being friends. No one. They always have some deeper cause inside of their mind why they are friends with your girlfriend. They either got rejected in friend zone and are still trying, or they didn't get rejected, they just became friends, but they secretly just want to fuck her. It is the truth. There's no benefit for a man to be together in a friendship with a woman. You are always gonna get more benefit out of being friends with a male as a male than being friends with a woman. Always. That's why I don't have any female friends. I said this to my girlfriend. I don't want to be in any friendship with a girl. Never, because I get no benefit out of it. All women do is like gossip and talk about their feelings. When I'm with a masculine man, there's competition, there's masculine energy, there's like creating something strong together. With a feminine woman and being friends with her, there's no depth. The friendship is like completely meaningless to me. And every single time I was friends with a girl, I just had in my mind, okay, I want to go deeper, I want to go intimate, I want to go fuck her. Every single time. So I don't have any female friends. And if your girlfriend has female friends and you don't like it, ask her, speak about it openly, ask her to meet their male friends. You can see if the competition or not. When they're complete slugs, complete Jeffreys, just gaming, taking drugs, smoking weed, like complete retards, which are most likely gonna be, you probably don't have to worry, right? Because you are this high value man on self-improvement and you're doing everything right, you're trying to improve your life. These men that are trying to get in the way of that are no competition. She doesn't want you to meet her male friends. You should be a bit concerned. It doesn't instantly mean that she's cheating, but you should have some self-respect for you and maybe considering leaving that relationship. If she has you as her number one priority, she would introduce you to her male friends. She really values you in the relationship. Section 7. Presence. I've talked about this before. Now we'll get into how to be present. First of all, a relaxed body and mind. When you are around her, you want to be present. Being here in this right moment, right here. Now, right here. Without mind wandering. And this is a big weakness of a lot of men, because we constantly think about our big mission, our big goal. When I'm together with my girlfriend, I often think about my YouTube business, about my career, about fitness, about like the next meal I have to eat to get enough protein. We don't want that. When we are with our girlfriend, we only want to be with our girlfriend and be right now in the moment to make her feel loved, present and fulfilled. Because like I've said before, you have to make her laugh, feel loved every single split second, right now, and right now. You can't do that when you're not being present. We sit next to our girlfriend and are not present, and she feels that. And she can't help but feel unloved. How can she feel loved when you're just a shell of the man you're supposed to be sitting right next to her? You're not even present, you're not even there. How can she feel loved? The strongest men are relaxed and present. How to become more relaxed and present? It is quite simple, but also extremely hard at the same time. Take a deep present breath. Imagine how a king would breathe. How would a king breathe? He would be there with his woman, present. He has all his responsibilities. He has to take care of the whole kingdom. Maybe there's a war going on, but when he is with his woman, he's present. He takes a deep breath. He's not insecure. He's not shy. He's just being there with his woman, trying to create more love. So take a deep breath with me right now. Feels good, doesn't it? And you're probably instantly more present. Big, powerful breath to be more present. Section 8. Respectful but assertive. Many men are too weak and they don't get respected. They're like just little wimps, like crying about everything, complaining about everything, not being confident, not being strong men. But there's also the opposite of that. There are a lot of men who will have like the kind of asshole attitude. You also don't want to be like that. You know, like these gym guys that like walking around like assholes, like, oh fuck everybody, I'm the best. You don't want to be on this side, like this beatless little wimp, but you also don't want to be like a big asshole. You want to be in the middle. And respectful but assertive is a fine line, because when a woman actually had a great father, she will not be attracted to the little wimp who cries about everything, and she will also not be attracted to the big asshole who doesn't respect women, who doesn't respect everyone, and who has a fuck you attitude. So the fine line, if she had a good father figure who brought her up well, the fine line is assertive but respectful. You are a strong man. You respect others, you respect yourself. You are assertive, love, caring, friendly, helpful. But if shit goes down, you could also destroy your competition and completely go fuck your attitude. But you're not a little wimp. The fine line is assertive but respectful. Section 9. How to maintain love. So now you know what to do to attract a feminine girlfriend, what a feminine girlfriend is, how you should act around her, how you should be as a masculine man. But now you have to maintain it. This is like the hardest part, maintaining a relationship. Because most relationships, they end after a few months, like my relationship did. Or they end after like 3 years, or they get married and then the attraction goes away. You don't want to lose attraction ever. You don't want to get complacent ever. And the sexual marketplace is highly competitive. 99% are not trying, but the 1% that are trying, it is super competitive. The requirements for attracting love and maintaining that love are rising every single day. And it's essential to not become complacent. So how do you not become complacent in a relationship? At the start of a relationship, you're like completely into her, you're loving her every single second. After a few months, it kind of goes away, right? It's kind of has become normal. We don't want that. She fell in love with you with the version that you were when you got together. You were working out, you were meditating, you were recording videos, you were making money, you were writing good grades at school, you were loving, present, caring, a good high value man. When you get complacent, but she was in love with this version of you, she won't be in love with the complacent version of you. So you have to maintain this level and even get better at it. Never get complacent, never. So stay physical fit, grow and make money, grow your business, continue writing good grades at school, be a high value man and respected man, improve your mental health, continue like meditating, gratitude journaling, all the good self-improvement stuff. Because like I said, other men are attracted to your partner as well, especially when your girlfriend is feminine and beautiful, which is kind of rare, and a lot of men are looking for that. There's a lot of competition that you have to fight against. And this is not the fault of your woman. Your woman will always choose the best option. Why? Because she has this evolutionary, normal, like primal instinct that she wants to have children sometime. And she wants to have strong and healthy children. How can she have strong and healthy children? By having the best and most valuable partner. And if you are not the best version of yourself and you are not the most valuable partner, she will maybe cheat, break up with you, and end up with a guy who's better than you, who's making more money, who looks better, who's fitter, who's more loving, present, and caring, because he will be a better father. So take this as motivation. Try to be on point always. Never get complacent, and try to be the best father for your children. And if she sees that someone else might be a better option for being a father and having children with her, she can break up with you. You will experience a huge amount of pain. You will regret it for your whole life that you go complacent because you lost a beautiful, feminine, high quality woman.